Hello, and happy Sunday. Thank you for joining me. It's time to do another What Sold video. And this one is going to have eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari sales in it. All of these have happened within the last week. Most of them within the last few days. And there are some really, really good ones. A lot of these are bread and butter. So this is stuff that you should be able to easily find at a thrift store, at a garage sale, and shouldn't cost you that much to buy, and you should be able to flip it for a good profit. So I am going to tell you where I got this stuff, how much I paid, how long it took to sell, and approximately how much profit I feel came from that sale. So we are going to go ahead and take a look at what sold. All right, my friends, I am recording this kind of early in the day. It's actually almost 11 o'clock in the morning, but today is slow and we've only done $31, but you can see yesterday was slow too. So for me, the weekends are typically slower than the weekdays. I know a lot of people say the opposite, but for me, I do better during the week. So $31 today, only $2.50 yesterday, but for the last 7 days, we're at $2,600. We are still up 15.2%. The last What Sold video I did, we were up 25 though. So we're still up, just not as much. You can see we had a 600, 540, 500. So not horrible, but those slow days are mixed in there as well. And right now what I'll do is show you 20 things from eBay. And keep in mind too, these numbers are only from eBay. They do not include our Poshmark Mercari sales, which after I show you the eBay, I'm also going to show you 4 from Mercari and 5 from Poshmark. So let's go ahead and take a look at what sold to make up these numbers. First up is this beautiful Victorian Crochet. I did put centerpiece because I think this would make an amazing centerpiece on a table. Bird. Ooh, I used bird twice. So there, I didn't even catch myself. It really does not behoove you to use the same word twice because you're just wasting characters in that title space. So I accepted a best offer of $20 on this one. And this one was listed back in March. So it did take about 5 months to sell. It sold for a best offer on $20. I only paid $1 for this though in an online auction lot. So it is about a $15 profit. So here we'll take a look. This is really a neat little piece. It was definitely reversible, which is probably something I should have put in that title, to be honest with you. Beautiful, beautiful piece. You can see it is right at 14.5 inches long. An amazing sale, $15 profit, took 5 months, but very, very easy to list and ship. Next up is a brand that I wasn't familiar with. And that's the kind of cool thing about reselling, is that you don't have to know it. You just have to simply look it up. I got this in an online auction lot. I am less than $1 in. This is a Margot genuine leather crossbody adjustable strap. This one sold for full price in under a month, and I was not familiar with this name. So definitely remember this. Here you can see that Margot genuine leather and made in China, but $25 sale from $1 investment, making it very close to a $20 profit in under a month. Here is another fast seller that sold in under a month at full price. And when I sell women's clothes, I'm kind of proud of myself because I'm a t-shirt and jeans kind of girl, and I don't know all these brands and what's in style. But this was in the boutique section at my thrift store, so I paid $5 for it. It sold in under a month for full price for $34.99. This is an Alfred Dunner Waikiki Hawaiian size 1X, which is a great size. Those larger sizes do sell better typically. Hawaiian tropical tunic top. And so I want to show you here, my thrift store, if it is boutique, they put a red Sharpie on the tag. We show that, and I've never had anybody have an issue with it. Here you can see that it is new with the tags. So $5 into a $35 sale and about a $24 to $25 profit. And again, in under a month. This one is kind of funny, and when I gave it to my employee to list, she's like, the shell was here. Do you want me to list it? I picked this up at the thrift store for $2.99, and it's sold in a week for $39.99. Shells will sell, especially if they're bigger. And this is something I think a lot of people would not know, but this is a large 5-inch. I did put cut nautilus because it is sliced in half. I put coastal slice chambered because you can see all these different chambers. $99, guys. This is over a $30 profit on a shell, a single shell. Here is the back. So for me, I could have put this, but I think the picture with the chambers just was a little more interesting, and that's what people are looking for, not the top side. So here you can see the 5 inches by almost 4, and again, $2.99 at the thrift store, $40 sale in under a week, and a $30 profit. Absolutely amazing. Watch for shells, use Google Lens to identify what type it is, and definitely look it up. Next is one that took a little bit longer to sell, but it did sell for full price. So it was listed back in November, so about 8 to 9 months to sell. So this is a vintage extra large Ocean Club beach towel. I did put bath sheet, nautical, and flag. And I picked this up at the thrift store for $3. It sold for full price at $25.99, making it about a $16 to $17 profit. If you have not seen my video on beach towels, check it out because they do sell, and some of them sell for absolutely crazy prices. Here you can see the photographs of the dimensions of this one. Really, really bright, colorful nautical pattern, and a great, great sale. Here is another fast seller, sold in about a month, full price at $55.99. This is a David Yurman empty jewelry box, and I bought this from a big lot, so I'm actually less than $1 in, and that was a private buy. So I bought stuff from these people before. They did message me and let me know they had more stuff. So this one's actually about a $45 profit. If you see empty David Yurman cases, definitely pick them up. David Yurman jewelry is very valuable. Just a little tip looking at this box, and most of it I believe is marked with a DY. So fast sale, great profit on an empty box. Up is another full price sale. So typically most of my sales are offers, but we have been having a lot of full price sales, which to me means I'm pricing right where it should be. And I'm happy that they're selling at that full price. I got this in a buy with a lot of Disney items. And so I just kind of bulk paid for stuff. I would say I'm about $5 into this. This is a vintage Judy and Burke Satchel cosmetic bag. No strap. You can see I did put that in capital letters because I didn't want anybody to miss that. So sold for that $34.99, making it about a $23 to $24 profit. Here you can see this is something that will help you to identify authentic Judy and Burks, that red and blue, at least the vintage ones. And this one was in excellent condition. It just did not have the strap. So here you can see the buttons where the strap was fastened on, but I did not have a strap. So even items missing pieces will sell. This one sold, I believe, in about 2 weeks. So very, very fast sale and pretty good profit as well. Another full price sale. What is going on this week? This one was $1 buy at the thrift store. Columbia PFG Vintage Fishing Button Down. It was a size XXL. So I typically now, unless they're extra large or bigger, I will not pick up these vintage because they go right around that $20 to $25 mark. And the smaller sizes do take longer to sell. This one still did take a little bit to sell though. It was listed back in February, so about 6 months to sell. Paid that $1, so it's about a $15 profit. And I think that's actually a stain on this as well. So hopefully we noted that. If not, this thing might be coming back. Maybe. We photographed it. I'm not sure if we pointed it out, but great sale. I will keep you guys updated if this does come back. one sold so fast. I wondered if I priced it too low, along with the next one. This one sold in about 2 hours of me listing it at full price for $49.99. Now, I want to point out, this is a smaller Kachina. It's 8 inches. It is all wood. It is missing some stuff. That's why it says reed. And $50. I paid about $5. Some of the old Route 66 Kachinas sell for hundreds of dollars, but most of those are by verified artists, and this one was not signed. So the chindi on the bottom of this one is the name of the Kachina. It is not the name of an artist. So make sure you don't confuse the name of the Kachina with the name of an artist. So old Route 66, which this is a very, very typical look of them. They are all wood. You might have a couple of feathers. If they are a known artist, can be extremely valuable, even if they're only like 4 to 5 inches. So definitely remember this look. And I'm happy it's about a $40 profit an hour, but I'm wondering if I underpriced. Same thing here. This one also sold in about an hour. Another Hopi Route 66 highway. This is a Raven Kachina, but same thing. Look, we're missing parts. It's broken. It's got chipped paint. That really doesn't matter. And again, if they're a known artist, they're valuable. Same buy cost, same $40 profit on this one. I just wanted to show you, even with defects, these things sell. This one had quite a bit. It was significantly beat up. There is that Raven name, but again, that is the name of the Kachina, not the name of the artist. So make sure to distinguish between the two, but I am happy I got a $40 profit very, very fast. Another full price sale. This is another thrift store find. So this one I got at the thrift store for $4. It is a Johnson Brothers Friendly Village Christmas tree shaped plate. Sold for that $25. So it's about a $15 profit. I didn't see that many of the Christmas trees. That's why I picked this one up. I'm okay with the $25 and again, about a $15 profit, but it sold really fast. This one was just listed back in July. Here is another Johnson Brothers Friendly Village. And this one also sold very fast. It was listed back in July. This one sold for a best offer of $35. This one I paid, I believe, $4.50. It was half off. I got it at the same time as I got that Christmas tree. These did not go to the same buyer. So this one sold for $35. So it's actually about a $25 profit. And Johnson Brothers Friendly Village, the sell-through is okay on this, but I will tell you with this and with a lot of other patterns, your serving pieces are going to sell better. So like this is a gravy boat. If you have a vegetable tureen or a pitcher, things like that are going to sell faster than just salad plates and bowls. So keep that in mind. I left a lot of salad plates and bowls there. I did not pick them up exactly for that reason. Another very fast sale and very good profit. This one was less than a week. It is a vintage sterling silver Moonstone. No maker on this one. So I actually was very surprised it sold fast, sold at that full price for $29.99. We really couldn't get good pictures. This was actually a beautiful, beautiful pendant. Some of the stones, you can kind of see that blue iridescent here, are really hard to photograph and actually capture. So I'm very happy with this sale. I am about $5 into this in an online sterling silver lot, making it close to a $20 profit in under 2 weeks. I do this every time I sell a gator thing and it goes through my head. Football season is coming, my friends, and football stuff will start selling more. It sells year round, but it definitely sells more while people are actively watching football. This one was a hard offer for me to take because honestly, I could have kept this for myself. Really, really neat University of Florida hand-carved wooden alligator. It was NCAA certified, so it did come from a fan shop. I finally settled on $40 with the buyer. I paid $15. So It is about a $15 profit on this one, but it was listed in January. So that is why I said I got to come down. It was really, really neat piece. And here on the bottom, you can see that NCAA sticker. So it wasn't like a craft piece. It was definitely one that was produced for a fan shop, and good profit. I hope it's going to a good Gators home, and go Gators. Here is another fast sale. This one sold in under 2 weeks. This is a Bark the Grim Meeper dog toy. This was from a Bark box. We were getting the Bark box for Dandy. I actually discontinued it because she wasn't overly interested in the toys, and we had a ton of them laying around. So you're probably going to see some sales of dog toys coming up that are out of those Bark boxes, because I'm like, these are just sitting around my house. The dog doesn't want to play with them. I'm going to sell them. So this one sold for a full price of $15. In the Bark box, I want to say they were like $30 to $40 a month, and you got 5 toys. So about $8. So I still think I made about a $5 profit on this thing, but really it was sitting around my house and just doing absolutely nothing. And Dandy is big. We do have a golden retriever. You can see this for large dogs, 50 pounds or more. But if you get any boxes like these and your pets don't use them, that's also where a lot of the makeup I sell comes from, Brooks and my subscription boxes. Put it on, sell it, and pay for part of your box. So really, really fast sale, and actually a little bit of profit. Next up is a J. King Chunky Coral Beads. This was a rubber cord. So most of J. King's are sterling silver necklaces. This does have those couple of sterling beads, but it wasn't a sterling necklace. And it still sold for $48.99. Now, this was listed back in January, so this is over a 6-month sale, which is pretty typical of most jewelry. So it does have the sterling silver clasp there as well. There you can see TR China is for Desert Rose Trading, and a lot of Desert Rose Trading pieces are J. King pieces. This one was. So I made about a $35 profit on this. I did buy it from an online auction, but it did take over 6 months to sell. This one is another one that took 6 months. This is a Deruta Sperna Italian pottery. This is just a round salad plate. So really, really pretty, but one plate sold for $24.49. I picked these up in a video over on my Catch Treasure Hunting channel, which is my thrifting channel. And I picked up the whole set of dishes for $25. And so I'm less than $2 into this. It is about an $18 profit, but again, took 6 months to sell. So some of the pottery and plates and things like that will take a little bit longer to sell, but I love picking up Deruta Italian pottery. Up next is another David Yurman, another full price, and another one in under a month. So again, only a couple of dollars in, sold for $34.99, about a $27 profit on an empty box. So since I got the designer empty boxes from Rod, I definitely look out for them. I search for them. I know they sell. Empty electronic boxes will also sell. So keep your eye out for those empty boxes. This one sold in about a month and was a very good profit. Up next are some Bandolino Mandy petite jeans. This is another pair that I picked up as a boutique item from the thrift store. So I paid $5. I did accept a best offer of $22 on these, and making about a $12 to $13 profit. So not a lot. I didn't look them up when I was at the thrift store, but I thought they would sell for higher, but I accepted the 22. It was a slow sales day, and I am happy with a little bit of profit. And of course, these are not hard at all to ship. All right, friends, that is the end of eBay, but now we're going to take a look at Poshmark and Mercari. I wanted to share just a couple of things. I was hoping today to be able to do another live listing with you, but one of Dalton's friend's mom used to resell, and she's actually bringing me a ton of inventory this afternoon. So I'm not going to be able to get to my live AI listing with you. And if you're not familiar, I'll pop the video up. List Perfectly has an amazing new feature where you can create listings just from your photos. And I'm going to demonstrate that, but I need to make sure that I have time and that we don't get interrupted, which is what happened last time. So we do use List Perfectly to cross post. We use List Perfectly to create all of our listings. We are getting more listings up. We are getting more sales. Some of the AI descriptions are selling the items for us, which is super, super cool. So all of these Poshmark Mercari sales would not be possible without List Perfectly. Check out that video with the new features. Watch this week for a live listing party with me. And I might have Teresa Cox from List Perfectly come on and show you some features that are like really, really new and just out in addition to the AI lister. So come over and hang out with us when you see that. This Tuesday, you do not want to miss. We will also have Commonwealth Picker Kevin, Eric OBX, and of course Rod picking and punching. So make sure you catch that as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at these amazing Mercari and Poshmark sales. All right, I love picking up cycling shirts. I do very well with them. And the most amazing thing about selling on Mercari is there are no fees. So I picked this up at the thrift store for $2.99. It sold for $25.99, making it a $23 profit. And this one was listed back in June, so it took about 2 months to sell. So watch for cycling shirts for sure. You can see the zipper there on the front. This is what always gives the cycling shirts away for me, is the pockets in the back, and they seem to sell better with those as well. So keep an eye out for cycling shirts. In my experience, the brighter and more vibrant the pattern, the better they sell. Here is another item I picked up at the thrift store over on my Catch Treasure Hunting channel, and I only paid $1. So this is a Le Creuset Zodiac mug, white scorpion. I did put horoscope, paid $1, sold for $17, $16 profit. Easy to figure out. There are no fees. And I was hoping it would be more valuable with the Le Creuset name. It wasn't, but that's okay. Still was a $16 profit, and it sold in just over a month. Here is another name that I'm not familiar with. Amy Kestenberg, black envelope. Came in a purse lot, and this one sold in a little over a month for $21. I'm only probably about $2 to $3 into this, so we'll say it's an $18 profit. There you can see that Amy Kestenberg. Whoa, I went too fast past that. There's the Amy Kestenberg tag, and this one you can see is 100% polyester, made in China, and just a little envelope wallet. That is all this is. Really, really fast sale and good profit on Mercari. Something I love picking up, but I don't run into that often, and that is the Danish mid-century modern teak wood things. And I do have a few more listed because I bought these in an online auction lot. So I am probably about $10 into this, and that's because the rest of the items that were with it are worth over $100 a piece. So this one's a $32 profit, but it sold in under a month. So it is a teak ice bucket. You can see there the plastic lining, the cork sealing lid. The pieces do come apart, and amazing sale. Watch for ice buckets. Ice buckets are something I think might get missed as well and can be very valuable as well as very good sellers. All right, moving over to Poshmark. This is a lot of 3 log cabin glass atomic syrup dispensers. I got these at $1 estate sale. The only one I have ever been to. I would love to find them more often. I don't think they are a very common thing, but everything in the house was $1. So I paid $3. The payout on this was $17. So I made about a $13 profit. These were just too vintage and cute not to pick up. Now you do see though, I did list them in a set of 3 because individually they would not be worth me listing. So if there had only been 1, I would have left it there. However, with 3 and a $14 profit, I'm okay with saving some really cool vintage syrup pictures. Is a Giuseppe Zanotti shoebox, empty with tissue paper and card. This one sold for $27. Payout was $21. I only paid $1, so this is a $20 profit. This is not a name I was familiar with, and it really didn't have much of a search history. But I think if you find designer boxes, you get them cheap. I think they're worth putting up there because they will sell. This I just picked up at a fabric sale that I went to with my mom. This is Timeless Treasures holiday fabric, sold for $21. Payout was $17. I paid $3, so it's about a $1 profit. You can see it was 3 yards. We were lucky we had the measurements, and I just thought this was a really, really pretty pattern. That's why I got it. I was thinking it might take a little longer and Christmas for it to sell, but it sold in under a week on Poshmark. Next up is a Simply Noel brown women's sweater cape poncho. This one sold for $23. Payout was $17. I'm only $1 in. This one was out of a closet buy I bought on an online auction. There you can see that Simply Noel. This was acrylic. This is not a brand I was familiar with. This one did take about 3 to 4 months to sell though. This is the last sale I am going to share with you. This is a Sterling Omega safety clip sterling gold vermeil. It was Italy. It was sterling with gold vermeil. This one sold for $60 and I'm only $5 in. So this one is about a $45 profit. This one was actually new in the box in the lot that I got. You can see here it is 7 inches. You can see we do show the 925 in Italy as well as it laid out. And really, really good sale on this and very fast. This one sold in under a month. All right, my friends, I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Again, watch out this week at some point for live AI listing. I promise I will get to that with you. And don't forget Tuesday to come join us. We've been trying to get Kevin over on the channel for years, so I'm happy he is finally coming. I appreciate you watching. Share with your friends if you think they would like to resell or maybe even just enjoy seeing what's selling right now on eBay and Poshmark and Mercari. I appreciate you so, so much, and I will see you on the next one.